Oh, it's 8:30 at night. Party time. Late night Two Tunes podcast.
So as we record this,
Yeah.
Succession just wrapped up last night. I asked Bo if he watched it. He has
I'm,
not
I'm
yet.
Bo, by the way.
Great.
That's Brandon.
No.
And this is Two Tunes podcast.
Stop doxing me.
I'm just saying we should probably introduce ourselves within the first minute versus the 13 minutes from
Not
last
doing it.
week.
Anyway, so Bo's not watched any of it, which is fine. I'm a little bit envious that you get to just like watch it straight through. That's kind of cool.
I also haven't seen Ted Lasso.
Same. But I don't have Apple TV, so I don't really have so that's my excuse. Like you have it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ted Lasso's not done though, is it, or is it done?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think there might be one more
like
season.
Done.
Yeah. Did he finally die? Was there a successor?
Who?
I don't know. Don't just go. Keep going.
Anyway, so last night was the series finale, and so I don't have HBO Max, or now it's known as Max. I use a friend that he borrows his cousin's like a whole thing. Anyway, so. But in the last week is when they made that switch over from HBO Max to Max.
Yeah.
And I had seen on social media that people were like, there's a new app? You didn't just like change...
Wait, it's a new app?
Yeah. They're like, you didn't just change the existing one? We have to like download a whole new thing? Like, this is dumb.
I don't think that's...
I think it's just true on like your phone and different things. Okay. On TV, it's one... So anyway, as I'm like going to log in and watch this thing, I'm like... is this going to be jacked up and I can't watch this one episode that I need to watch? But it was fine because on TV it was fine.
Yeah.
But I was like, there was like a good minute there where I was like, oh God. Because I don't even remember like the password in it. I'd have to like go searching and whatever.
I think it's Student One with a capital S.
Yeah, but I was able to find it. I was able to watch it. And it was good. I saw some people were mad about the ending, but that people are always mad about endings.
Yeah.
I also saw a TikTok where they're like, hey guys, you got to watch the post-credit scene. And it says like, the Roys will return. That's the family in the thing. It says like the Roys will return, like the way they do at the end of Marvel movies. And then it was like, the Succession family versus the Sopranos coming to Max or whatever. It's like, okay.
All right.
That's funny.
That is funny. So does that mean Tony Soprano didn't die?
I don't know.
So, school's out.
I mean, not as of recording.
Yeah, but as of this. So what are you doing this summer?
Well, what date is this coming out?
You're probably doing...
I'm probably in Kansas City.
You're in Kansas City.
June 13th.
Missouri or Kansas?
Kansas City, Missouri, which is across the river from Kansas.
Which is actually
Kansas.
The bigger city. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. It's the city of Kansas in Missouri. There's this one spot, because we like walked to the Missouri River. Mm-hmm. It's actually like, I mean, it's big. It's a big spot, but like the spot that we would go to, there's like an overlook kind of thing, and it's like right or like a couple blocks from this like really cool ice cream place and coffee place. The coffee place is in a trolley,
okay,
which is cool, and then the ice cream place is just next to it. They have burnt ends ice cream.
What's that?
Do you know what burnt ends are?
No.
Like,
wait, is that like the
barbecue
bones?
thing?
Yeah.
No. It's like it's meat,
okay,
smoked meat, but they have it like in ice cream. I tried it. It's weird.
It's not bad.
I'm glad I tried it. Well, it's weird. It's just weird because like you're getting actual burnt end flavor, but in ice cream form. That's the part that's weird.
Okay.
But a friend of mine got it. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is great." But anyway, so we like went up to it, but there's like a sign there that says about like city of Kansas, and it's weird to like think of it in that term.
Yeah.
Like, because it's Kansas City, but it's the city of Kansas. So
interesting.
Yeah. But that's where I'll be.
It's very interesting to think of. That's where my aunt and uncle live.
Have you been?
Kansas City, Missouri? Yeah.
What have you done? Have you like done things there?
I think
it's
I played a show.
Town. Yeah?
Yeah. And then we went over to, what is it? Overlook? Over something? It's not Overlook. Overland?
I don't know. There's some cool venues there. There's actually like a lot of things happening while I'm going to be there, but just not
Frank
too many.
Frank Turner is not
going to be there.
Overland Park.
Overland Park. Okay.
which is
In Kansas.
yes,
Yep.
yeah. Where's the border? There's the border.
I will be going to Distillery
Yeah.
tour. J. Rieger. Their stuff is fine. I bought a bottle of it last year. Plan on eating more of that ice cream from that place. Not the burn-in stuff, just the regular stuff.
Why not?
I might go to a Royals game.
You should.
There's like 2 Royals games happening. Bella Fleck and the Flecktones will be there. Pat Metheny will be there.
That sounds cool.
The Kansas City Symphony is playing a couple concerts. Bare Naked Ladies, Weezer. There's like a bunch of things happening but like a lot of it I don't want to go to, or a lot of it's just too expensive.
Gotcha. I'm probably just doing all the stuff that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like
Summer Academy days.
Summer Academy days.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
You missed a fun meeting, by the way.
Which one?
We'll talk about it off air. We'll just say you missed a fun meeting.
Was it the day off?
It was the in-service day.
Yeah, that I didn't go to because
you didn't have to.
I don't have to.
Yeah, but I'll tell you about it off air. There's a little bit of sizzle for you. Anyway, what do we do here, Bo?
We talk about two tunes.
It's late. I'm tired.
It is. This is maybe a fast episode. As of the recording of this podcast, I might be going to see a show on Saturday in Baltimore.
Okay, what show?
I'm going to go see the band we're talking about today, Heart Attack Man, with Arm's Length, friend of the pod, and soon to be friend of the pod. Oh crap! What are they called? Are they called Sup, or is that the album name?
Heart Attack Man can go as part of the
Super American.
Okay, can go as part of the Arm's Length, Neck Deep, Body Parts lineup tour that we're gonna have.
Well, I mean,
festival.
Heart Attack Man and Arm's Length are going on tour right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're gonna do a festival.
Yeah,
which is
Body Parts.
Body Parts. Yeah.
Is there a band called Body Parts?
Probably.
Trademark Bill Barber. So I don't know it's probably like on like the punk mix of whatever. And I discovered them, and then I like this song. There's a couple songs. They're kind of weird though. Not weird. Weird isn't the proper term. But a lot of their songs are violent.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Like, this is violent, and then there's a moment in it that's just like, oh.
Yep.
And then there's another one called Stick Up, and it's about like...
Is that the next track?
Stick Up, maybe?
Because I listened to like half of the next track after I listened to this one.
No, you listen to Late to the Orgy.
Okay.
And then there's Stick Up, which is like they're sticking up a bank.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, like, nobody move. Like, I've got a gun in my sweater.
Yeah.
And he says it a whole bunch. So it's like kind of weird. And then there's another song called C4, which is like the room is rigged with explosives, violent and void of emotion. Something like that's the chorus.
Yeah.
And like they're really interesting, but very dark.
Yeah.
So this song, yeah, the album gets better as it goes on, which is really cool. Like where the first couple tracks aren't the best tracks.
Yeah.
Like C4 is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, here's Like a Kennedy by Heart Attack Man off their new record.
Speaking of
Freak
things
of
I need
Nature.
to tell you off air, I have a story about John F. Kennedy getting shot that I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
It's weird.
Anyways, here's this.
President Kennedy and Governor John Connolly,
Which could be like the emo beginning.
downtown Dallas. They were riding an open automobile when the shots were fired. The president, his limp body carried in the arms of his wife Jacqueline, had rushed to Parkland Hospital.
Congratulations, you got what you wanted. They crossed my name off the
Like, I don't know. It might be just like, oh, we're going to take this dark thing and make it about like a relationship.
Yeah. Do you know who they remind me of musically?
Who?
Newfound Glory.
Okay.
Splintered into 1,000 pieces, scattered into the winds. It's over.
Like all this is like really, really dark. If like you take it into the Kennedy assassination type, but you could take it in a different way and be like, this is about a love story, and about like how like he just feels like he just got his head blown off because like he got dumped, and then making all these connections to that.
Take Me Out Like a Kennedy. It's catchy.
Yeah.
So there were 2 of them that were shot and killed. So
Yeah.
yeah, I couldn't get the Newfound Glory thing out of my head.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I mean that in a good way. Like, I like Newfound Glory.
Breakdown chorus, and then this is where it gets weird. Or shocking. It's so, like,
Yeah.
it is shocking.
Yeah. That's like a real gunshot sound.
Oh, yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even like a fake,
Yeah.
like I hit the
Yeah.
pad on the keyboard or whatever. I almost wish that was the end of the song.
Interesting. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
It
like I get why it's not.
yeah. It would leave you so like, what just happened?
Like you'd need to throw the chorus on or whatever, but like it would be kind of interesting if that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting band.
I've been seeing their name. Have you been posting stuff about them, or did you share with me like about
Maybe, I don't know.
a show? I just when you
I may have posted about the show because
when you sent it through.
Instagram.
Like when you sent the track through, it was like, "Hey, this is the track for recording tomorrow,"
Yeah,
or whatever. I was like, "Oh, that band name, like I've seen that." But you've also just been sending me like a bunch of stuff on Instagram. I'll be like, "Here's this show. Here's this show. Here's this show."
Yeah, I want you to go to shows. I know you're not going to go to them all.
Well,
but
it's also like not that I'm opposed to hearing like new bands and stuff, but like you send me a lot of stuff that's like bands that you like.
true.
And then you're mad when I don't want to go on a Sunday to Philly to see bands I don't. Not even that I don't like.
That show you did want to go see.
By the way, you did send me. You sent me their.
Is it the
bumper
tour
stickers?
Oh,
They have
that
a
was
sheet
recent.
of bumper stickers.
Yeah. It was funny.
On my worst behavior. Let's go, Heart Attack Man. Honk if you're hammy. Keep honking. I'm listening to Heart Attack Man, and I have a gun. My child is really fucking weird and listens to Heart Attack Man. Freak of nature on board.
Yeah. But I might go. It depends on what's happening.
Where are they playing? Baltimore?
Well, so on Thursday. On Thursday they're playing Philadelphia.
Okay.
On Friday they're playing New Jersey, and then on Saturday they're playing.
So you could go to all of the shows.
I would go to the Philly show
Philly
if I
traffic sucks so
didn't have try San Francisco driving
Hey.
or Seattle.
Hey.
Which, by the way, in between, like Tacoma, not that bad. Going into by SeaTac Airport, not that bad. Going to Seattle, fucking sucks.
Yeah.
San Francisco really
Did you
fucking
do it?
Sucks.
Did you flew? You flew out and then drove.
We flew out to San Francisco. We drove up to Seattle, and we flew out of Seattle.
Gotcha. So you didn't do any record shopping?
No, but our hotel was right by Amoeba Records.
I was just gonna say,
I could have
like,
walked.
I was in Amoeba once.
Yeah,
This was
Me too.
pre-vinyl.
2000.
Also, I was flying home like
yeah.
2 hours later or whatever. Actually, did I ever tell you that story?
No, let's hear it.
So I was supposed to. So I'm flying home from San Francisco, and we went to Amoeba Records. As my friends who lived like in Santa Rosa, they're like, oh yeah, we'll take you. We'll go to Amoeba and like get some CDs or whatever, and then like we'll take you to the airport. Well, while we're at Amoeba, we see signs that the Swell season. Do you know who that is?
No.
The two people. You've ever seen the movie Once, or like the musical Once? Like you're familiar?
Yeah.
It's them. It's the two people.
Okay.
It's Glenn Hansard and Marketa Irglova. It's the two of them. That was like the band that they had together. But they were playing there like that afternoon. And so my friends were like, oh, cool. We're going to come back after we drop you off at the airport. And I'm like, damn it. I'm like, you should, obviously. But like, why am I missing this? Like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I was really mad. That was also the same. It was a whole thing. I was on Vocal Jazz tour, or not tour, but we were doing like these summer workshops. And we had done a week in Colorado, a week in Saskatchewan, a week in Santa Rosa. And then we were originally supposed to do a week in LA. Yeah. And then the LA one got canceled because we didn't have enough people. Mm-hmm. So then we were departing from San Francisco instead of LA. Yeah. And so I had to like switch because I was flying back from LA originally. And so I had to like switch my flight. And also then my one buddy was like, oh, well, since we're stopping in San Francisco, I'm going to just drive up to Portland and like just hang out because I have some friends up there. And I was like, my sister lives up there. So I called my sister and I was like, hey, are you like around? Like, could I come up and hang for a couple days and I'll just like fly out of Portland? She was like, we literally are leaving for the beach like today. I was like, that sucked. So, but yeah, that's how I didn't get to see my sister and also didn't get to see the Swell season.
Okay.
But
yeah, so, like Golden Gate Park.
Yeah.
Hotel was right across the street, and then like you go down a block and there's Amoeba. And I was like, I parked in that parking lot once. I think there was a McDonald's there at one point.
Nice.
Where all those homeless people are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that section called? The Haight-Ashbury or whatever?
Yeah. Haight-Ashbury.
Cool.
H-E-I-G-H-T. Haight.
H-A-I-G-H-T.
Is it? Yeah, I think it is an A. Yeah. Because I'm just spelled height.
Ever tell you about the band called H?
No, how's it spelled?
A-I-T-C-H. And I have like a little EP of theirs. Maybe it's an album. I don't remember. I bought it because of the name. I was like, this is clever. So the band is called H, A-I-T-C-H. Yeah. Their album or EP or whatever that I have on CD is called E, but it's like the Spanish Y, so pronounced E. Yeah. Double hockey sticks. So it's H-E double hockey sticks. And I was like, yes, I will purchase this strictly for the name. You have got my $10 or whatever it was.
Yep. I should probably talk about Heart Attack Man. Besides that, I'm going to see them.
Where are they from? What do they do?
They're from Cleveland, Ohio.
What kind of music do they play?
Oh my God. For a second there, it said hip hop rap, which is not true. But the most recent record is on Many Hats Distribution, which I think they just released it themselves. And then they were on Triple Crown Records. The band, on March 9th, 2022, the band embarked on their first headline tour, Thoughts and Prayers Across North America.
THOTS?
With Z's. Oh. Thoughts with
That's
a Z.
Cool. I was kind of hoping it was Thoughts without the UGH.
With 30 dates slated across the states and into Canada with Covey, Arm's Length, and Bloodroot. I think they're headlining, which seems weird to me.
Heart Attack Man?
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I don't know the hierarchy of bands. Like, right. So they're doing some weird stuff. Anyways. I think a lot of the shows were like they were out there and then they were out here. I could go see them. I know I'm making total sense right here. It's really, really tiring. I could go see them in Mahal's in Lakewood, Ohio.
What's Mahal's?
It's a venue outside Cleveland. But I think it's like their hometown show.
They're playing Kansas City a week after I fly home, unfortunately.
Of course.
At Record Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of shit. Like I said, there are a bunch of things happening, but like while I'm out there. But then there's also like a bunch of stuff like just before I get there and just after I get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, like that would be fun.
Anyways, let's get on to your band.
Winona Fighter. Good name. Good band name. Do you know that guy on TikTok? Have I ever sent you those? The good band name, bad band name guy. He doesn't give a toot. What do you think?
Yeah.
He doesn't give a toot, Bo.
I don't think
You just scream it. You'd be like, I don't give a toot. He's like a song.
I definitely saw this before. And I think I've been like recently was like, I should look into them. And then you sent me this.
Wait, Winona Fighter, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about the other guy.
No.
Anyway, I found these guys on TikTok, not from the good band name, bad band name guy. Just from their own
That's
thing.
how I found them on TikTok.
Yeah, it was this song.
Yeah.
That popped up. And it's actually the lyrical wordplay. I mean, the music I like, but the lyrical wordplay in the first verse.
Mm-hmm.
My only nitpick with this song is that they don't continue that on.
It's just in the first verse.
Yeah. Like, I think all the lyrics are fine and great. It just like a little personal thing. Like, how else, could you have done some wordplay stuff? But it's also okay that it doesn't become gimmicky.
How dare you, Coco?
That's the lead singer.
Yeah, it is. That's why.
Where are they from?
Nashville.
Yeah, although maybe she's from Boston. I don't know. It says
introduced to the Boston punk rock scene at an early age when the Catalyst influence. Anyways,
yeah. So she moved to Nashville at some point. Yeah, they're cool. I saw this song like a couple weeks ago. It was like them, like, hey, this song's coming out. You should check it out. It's pre-save or whatever, which I never know how to do. You can't do it on the phone. Apparently, you can only do it on like the desktop.
Can only do what?
Like pre-save songs on Spotify.
Yeah,
you can't do it. I don't know why you can't do it on the app. It's so dumb. But anyway, so I've been like,
they're playing Bonnaroo.
I saw that.
I mean, they're from Nashville, so.
But I listened to their Father Figure EP from last year.
Yeah,
a bunch, and I was like, these are good songs, but I want more. There's a song called "You Look Like Drunk Phoebe Bridgers." But yeah, so that's another band where I'm like, I want more songs from you. So this is Hams in a Glass, which has a picture of a ham, but it's spelled hams like the beer hams.
Yeah.
So anyway, here it comes.
Got pulled over and I'm getting closer to blowing my fucking brains out of money.
Pause. That's the lyrical wordplay about the blowing my brains.
Yeah.
And then out of money, on to the next thing.
Yeah.
But that, I just wanted to point it out to people.
Yeah.
Can you go back a couple seconds?
I'm getting closer to blowing my fucking brains out of money. Ain't it lovely to do the same old thing? I don't even know if I really even know what's going down, but do I even want to know? Hey, who just walks away? Got a sharp and nice. I just can't play nice. I just can't play. No way, no way. No way.
In a weird way, it reminds me of NoFX.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't sound like NoFX at all,
Okay.
but it reminds me of NoFX.
Okay.
Like, maybe lyrically. I don't know. Maybe this part. I think the lyrics are a little bit too far forward.
What do you mean?
In production.
Oh.
Like for the choruses. For the verses, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
In the chorus, it just seems like it's...
A little stressed out, just a little stressed out. Is anybody else stressed out? I'm a little stressed out, just a little stressed out. Is
Those noises are good.
Yeah.
stressed out?
The ah needed to go longer.
Yeah.
It's just like, ah!
Yeah.
Instead of,
Yeah, I can hear that.
Who just walks away?
Does that go into something? I don't know. Let's wait till their next EP or album comes out.
Because they don't have any music.
Yeah.
They have like, what, 6 songs?
Something like that. The EP, which is like 4 or 5 tracks, and then this one. Yeah, good band though. I'm like, again, I just want more music.
Yeah.
From them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was excited to hear this track in full after just hearing like 15 seconds or whatever.
Who did? So like, who was the first TikTok that we brought here?
Oh,
Was it Upsall?
probably.
Or where did Upsall come
Stacey
from?
Ryan, probably. She's the one that did that like open verse challenge.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
What was that song called?
But hey, TikTok, good for discovering bands. If that's what you are doing on TikTok and most of your stuff, if you're looking up weird stuff, then yeah, you're not going to find the music.
Senators, Congress people.
The Senators, like the baseball team?
I don't know. No, do you remember that? Like
No, I do.
They brought,
We talked about it here.
I'm gonna say it's Stacey Ryan was probably the first one. What's
Okay.
that song called?
I don't know.
Don't text me when you're drunk. Yeah, because she did that whole open verse challenge, and it was like a big thing. Like it blew up, and then she picked that one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the song I'm talking about?
Not off the top of my head. Yes.
That one, yeah. That's all you need is like that opening line. It's like, oh yeah. Abby Holiday was just here, and I didn't get to see her. I was bummed.
Wait, was that? No, it wasn't. No,
She played in. She played at XL Live or whatever.
Oh, really?
With Michigander. She opened for Michigander.
We knew about this.
Yes, because it was on my mom's birthday, so I was
Yeah.
spending time with her and my family. But apparently, one of my students was like going to get to hang out with Abby Holiday because like somebody who he's friends with or somebody is like a producer, and she was like staying at their house or something. I don't know. It was cool. I was jealous. I'm going to talk to him about it tomorrow in class. But
In class?
he was like, "Oh yeah." He was like, "I'm going to get to hang out with her." I was like, "What?" Because I had played some Lizzie McAlpine for my music theory class. That was like one of their critical listenings
Yeah.
for the week. And the one guy was like, "Oh man, I love her so much." And I was like, "Oh, have you heard Abby Holiday?" And he was like, "Yeah. And he's like, "She's coming here." I was like, "I know. I can't go." Also, Meet Me at the Altar was also playing.
Yes.
Or maybe, I think they were both playing HMAC. Maybe that's what it was.
I think it was
in
one
the
of
separate venues. But then
yeah.
also Meet Me at the Altar had to cancel their show, I think.
Did they?
Yeah, because a friend of mine was going to that show, and he was away on a cruise, and he came back, and he was like, "Does anybody know why this show's canceled?" And I never did quite get an answer about that, but yeah. I was a little bummed, though, that they were both playing, even though I couldn't go at all, like, that they were playing in the same venue.
Yeah.
Although, in a way, that would have been kind of cool, because, like, Abby Holiday is the opener for her show, but Meet Me at the Altar were the headliners for their show, so I could have theoretically seen both, but I got to see none. I heard Blink-182 in my house.
Yeah.
I was slightly disappointed because during sound check they were really loud, but then during the concert they were not, and I like completely missed Turnstile, unfortunately.
Wait, did you send me this?
What?
Or maybe I sent it to you.
Oh, the thing about Turn Off the Fire?
No, well,
Oh.
yeah, you sent me that, but it was no, I sent it to you. So it was like Why You're Not Answering Your Phone Tomorrow, and this was on Sunday when I saw this.
Okay.
And then it's the beginning of Holiday, so like do 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 do, and it's like it's a holiday because you're not answering your phone because it's a holiday.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing.
Yeah,
I saw that,
yeah,
and then you sent it to me,
Yeah.
but it had no sound.
the one that I sent you.
Yeah. It was the
okay.
same one.
I gotcha. That's
Because I saw that like Turnstile was like tagged or whatever.
yeah.
And then I was like, but what? There's no sound to it.
That's weird.
Yeah. Now I'm remembering it. But yeah, there was no sound. And I was like, what the heck?
Boom. All right. So what?
What?
Nothing. I'm just confused about something.
Okay.
Anyways, so this is Two Tunes podcast where we
Yep.
talk about two tunes.
Correct.
And I think that sound that I got an email came through, but whatever, it's cool.
Okay.
Go join the Discord
Yep.
and come talk to us, ask questions, give us suggestions of songs.
Yeah.
And if you're on
Or
the
like themes and stuff.
yeah, like the color blue.
Is that the next? Are we due for a covers episode soon? I feel like.
This is 198, 128, 192, 182. That's gonna be a great episode.
Episode 182.
Yeah.
Are we only going to play Blink songs?
Yes.
Are we just going to play the 30-second ones? Dibs on Family Reunion.
Okay, I got the pool song.
Do I know the pool song?
Like I gotta. Where are you?
The other one I know is the one that was in that video I sent you. It's Labor Day and I just
Oh, where are you? I'll play it if I can find it.
By the way, do you know what my next my like white
Here,
whale
here's
is
this
now
one.
for vinyl?
Wait,
What? Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna play this.
I wanna see some naked dudes. That's why I built this pool.
I never heard the song. What album is it on?
California.
Oh, is that the one with Matt Skiba?
Yeah,
One of the ones with Matt Skiba?
I think it was, the first one, maybe the
Oh,
second
okay.
one.
That seems right.
Yeah.
That's
So
catchy.
I played that for a person, and they're like, "Oh, okay." And then I found a YouTube version of like 10 hours of that, and it's 17 seconds. And then they just couldn't get it out of their head.
That's awesome.
They were just singing
It's
and
catchy.
bopping. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, Blink-182 is catchy.
Yeah.
So go join the Discord.
Yeah. There's something else I was going to say, but I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, my white whale for vinyl is the short music for short people. Apparently was released in like 2001 on vinyl.
Yeah.
I want it
I should see what I think
Never
I have a
gonna
bunch
find
of
it for-
Live and a Dive.
cheap.
Maybe.
It's always going to be expensive.
Short music for short people.
Yeah.
On vinyl. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Didn't you send me that or something?
I sent it, I think limited to one posted it that they had a copy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for listening.
Thank you. Join the Discord. Share, like, subscribe, all that good junk. Bye.